I want to give you a secret. This is a secret where a lot of people miss. Just pay attention. Move in a little bit closer. Open up your spiritual ears because you can't forget this and you have to understand what God is getting ready to reveal to you. This is a secret that people misunderstand. What am I talking about? What makes you magnetic? What draws good? We know what draws good, but let me tell you what in the world is causing people who left your life wanting to return. When people see you level up, they begin to question themselves. They begin to doubt the decision that they made. This is a secret that people miss. See, this is why it's so important to focus on your own life. It is so important. We cannot stress this enough. You are the priority. You are the gift. You are. When you begin to make a person in your life greater, when you begin to put that person on a pedestal, people will look down on you, family, especially when you neglect the person that you are. But the moment that you begin to go within, the moment that you begin to level up, the moment that you begin to walk out your purpose, the moment you begin to start succeeding in your own life, people are going to question, was this the same person I just walked out on? Is this the same person I just left? You were the same person. You had the same gifts. You had the same talents. You had the same abilities. See, God knows the heart of people. This is what we all must understand. God had a hand in this. God had a hand in this, and there was nothing that you can do about it. I don't care what you did to try to make a person stay. You couldn't make them stay. I don't care what good you've done. If people are not called to you, you're not going to stay. You may be in question asking yourself, why didn't they stay? They couldn't because they weren't joined to you. They weren't called to you. They were not a part of the destiny that God has for your life. They were not a part of the plan that God has for your life. Maybe they were part of your plan, but God said they're not a part of mine, so they can't stay. If you were still with certain people in your life, I want you to think about this and be honest with yourself. If you were still entangled and still ensnared with certain people, you know you would not be leveling your life up right now. You would not be leveling up. The success, even if it's small successes, the miracles and the breakthroughs, the opportunities that God has given you at this moment, even if it's a small one, even if it's not those big breakthroughs and miracles and those big opportunities that you want, because they're going to come, they're going to happen, you still wouldn't have gotten them because God is not going to share the blessings with the enemies of your life. He's not going to do it. This is why people feel a magnetic pull to you right now, because they see you winning, they see you succeeding. It's the same people who doubted you. It's going to always be the same people who look down on you. It's going to be those same people, and God is going to allow these people to live to see your success because God is going to teach people so many valuable lessons by you succeeding. Now they're scratching their head, asking themselves so many questions. Should I have waited? Why did I leave? God allowed them to leave. God allowed them to walk away. God allowed the mistreatment. Did you know that? He allowed it because we have free will. That person or these people have free will. And God is never going to force us to do anything outside of the choice that we make. Now those same people want to come back in. But you have to be careful. When people mistreat you so much, now you forgive everybody. You don't hold anything in your heart against anybody. Let's not do that because it's going to block the flow of what the Holy Spirit wants to do in your life. But if a person can treat you so poorly, if they can have such lack of respect for who you are, if they can feel good about seeing you in pain, if they can see this and not be moved, people know they hurt you. Even if you're not vocal about it, they can see the pain on your face. You know how many people have seen the pain and the hurt on your face? And they walked away, thought it was absolutely nothing. They just disregarded the look they saw on your face. But now they're thinking about all these things. Why are they thinking about it? They're thinking about it because God is putting it in their face. He's putting your success in the people's faces that looked down on you, that didn't have any hope where you were concerned, that didn't have confidence in you, they didn't have an ounce of faith. They thought you were talking just to hear yourself talk because you've said it so many times and nothing happened, nothing changed. But the truth of the matter is you were changing the entire time, but you weren't changing and evolving fast enough and quick enough for certain people. But this was all a part of God's plan. You should hashtag that and you should say it in your spirit. It was all a part of God's plan, every bit of it. God had a hand in this because God wanted you to get alone with Him, with yourself, so you can heal, so you can confront yourself. This life is about confronting the trauma, the pain, and the issues that you've gone through within the past because this is what is causing you to get into recurring toxic cycles. You can't leave anything undealt with because it's going to keep bleeding. You're going to keep hemorrhaging. God knew you'll keep bleeding. He knew you were going to keep hemorrhaging. So this is why He had people to walk away, to ghost you, to never talk to you again. This is why, because you will never reach the potential that God has for you. Now God is exalting you. Now God is allowing you to reach your potential. Now God is allowing you to succeed. And they see it. Now they want to come back. Now they want to return. Now they're hating themselves for the decision and the treatment that they gave you. Now they want to feel like that magnetic pull in your life. Did I do the right thing? Should I have stayed? What if I have done that? See, these people now have shoulda, woulda, couldas now. They have that. And now you're not going to care because you're in that period where you're healing. And when you begin to heal, one thing about healing, when God begins to heal you internally, because this is what has to happen first. Nothing external has to happen first. It can't. Internal change has to happen first before we see any external change on the outside of us. And when you begin to heal, when you begin to love you, when you begin to feel good about yourself, and when you see those small victories in your life happening, when you see those small miracles in your life happening, when you see how well you're being blessed without certain people, you're not going to want to go back and taste that bitter water again. You're not. They are going to want to come and drink from your fountain because now they see you winning without them. They thought you weren't going to win without them. They thought you needed them. And at some point in your life, maybe you thought the same thing. God said, no, let me show you different. You don't need who you think you need, and you don't need what you think you need. So God had to pull you away. Now you're magnetic. What are you magnetic to? When you heal, you're going to be magnetic to all things that are good because you're going to ward off anything negative, negative people, negative energy. You're going to ward all this stuff off, negative spirits. You're going to ward all this stuff off because you are healing and you don't want to expose yourself to toxicity anymore. That recurring cycle, that revolving door where you had open, where you gave people free access to your life to come in and out as they choose, you're not going to do it anymore because you're going to see how far you've come. And you're going to honor God more than you ever have because you see the growth and you're going to love how you feel. See, when you heal, you begin to love how you feel and you're not going to want to go back and take another chance. You're not. You are not going to take chances on people that you used to. You may have given people so many chances and you've told yourself, I'm not going to give that person another opportunity to break my heart. I'm not going to give that job another opportunity to misuse my gifts and talents just to promote somebody else. You had to go through it long enough in order to say it and mean it this time. Now you say it and now you mean it because you've been through enough. You know, sometimes we don't go through enough hell and God allow us to sit in that fire and He'll turn that heat up. So when we come out, we're going to run, not back. You're going to run forward. This is what's happening to a lot of people. God is healing you in these seasons of your life. And you're not going to want to go back and taste that bitter water. You're not going to want to go back and drink from a cesspool fountain. You are going to run. But the people who mistreated you, the people who trespass against you, they're going to want to come and drink from your water. You know why? Because it's fruitful, it's life, it's productive. And now they see that you've done it without them. People don't like it when you win without them. See, they've talked about you not winning without them. They've talked about you not making it without them. God said, let me show the enemy what I've been doing all along, who you were the whole time. See, this is why God hid who you really were. This is why God hid your talents. This is why God hid your abilities. This is why God held some of your blessings back. This is why God held some of your financial breakthroughs back. This is why God held some of your promotions back, your business adventures. This is why God held it back. He didn't deny you. He put it on hold so you can get yourself together. Hashtag, I'm going to get myself together. Hashtag it. Open your mouth and say it. I'm going to get myself together. When God see that you meant what you said, when he saw you literally getting yourself together and making decisions that were hard, God said, okay, let me release a little bit of blessings. Let me test my child to see, can they handle this? Are they really ready? You passed the test. Now, as a magnet, you're going to pull in everything. You're not chasing nothing. It's going to chase you, because the Bible tells us the blessings of the Lord going to run you down and overtake you. All you have to do is know who you are and know who you belong to. That blessing is coming. It's got your name on it. And no devil in hell going to be able to stop it, family of God. When people see you winning without them, when people see you level up without them, they want to come back around and they want to participate. They don't want to give you this false love. Then they want to give you this false support. Don't believe it. Don't believe the lie. It's all a hype. Don't believe it. You hold on to people who can be with you when you don't have anything. When they see you at the worst day, those are the people that you hang on to. Those are the people that you give your support to. People who see you down on your luck, family, and they run away from you. And when they see you winning in life, they knock on your door, they call your phone, they send you a DM, they email you. Don't believe the lie. When you see it, delete it and keep it moving. Because if you take a bite, you're done. All the enemy wants is to get a little suggestion out there for you. Get your attention a little bit. Don't play around with it. Don't do it. Don't put no trust in your flesh. God closed that door. Let that door close. You want to keep allowing positive things to come to you. You're healing, and only good things are happening for you. Your life is going to go up from here. Thank you for tuning in today, family. It's a blessing to come into your homes. Stay connected to God. Keep a prayer life. Keep your heart good. Forgive and release what you need to release, and hold on to what God tells you to hold on. You can't go wrong. I love all of you. Bye-bye.